Hi, welcome back, fellow artists and art fans. I'm Anne from Anne and Lorenc Art, for those of you that are just stopping in for the first time. And today we are going to be doing the tutorial for the doubled foundation knot. This is the freehand version. There's a link to the grid version in the description below. Feel free to pause or speed up the video wherever you need to, and if you would like to follow along, all you need is a pencil or pen, something to draw with, and a piece of paper. And you can pause this to go get it. And if you're all set, let's go. Okay, so for doing the doubled foundation knot, you're going to start in the upper left corner, and you're going to start by making that line coming up, and then across. Okay, so kind of even that out. Skip a little bit of a space. Draw the next line across. That one's maybe a bit crooked, so we'll fix it. Here. Skip again. Draw your third line. And then the fourth line to do the other corner. Come up. Okay, so then from here, you're going to bring this line. You'll come up here, and then same thing here, like that. Okay, and then you're going to do your bottom part. So leave again a space, and you're going to come down. Another way you can kind of measure it out is you take your thumb and pointer finger, kind of estimate the lines this way. Yeah, in this case, I'm going to actually, there's a couple different ways that you can do this, but since I want to show an actual doubling, I am going to not go all the way across. You can, which I will go over in another video when I do the border. You'll see how that works. Yep. So that's quite crooked. So I'm going to take this line back out. Okay, let's try that again. Sometimes it's better not to just hurry. So I'm going to come across that way, right? Yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So A is going to come down as if it was going to G. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this line coming down. I'm going to leave a little bit of a space, and then continue all the way down to G. All right. B is going to come down and connect with, so it's going to come down to I. And again, I usually like to draw my lines going up. It just keeps them a little straighter for me. So now C is going to go down to F over here. So same thing. I'm coming down. I'm going to skip a little space and finish with F. And then from D, D is going to come down to H down here. And let's see, yeah. This is gonna come up this way. Okay. Now, if you remember from the basic one, these are going to loop here. So I'm gonna go from I to J. And again, I'm gonna kind of dot those in initially just to make sure that I like the way that the curve is going. And I'll do the same thing over here. I kind of like to try to line it up a little bit, try to keep those curves a little even. Dot that back in here. All right, so looks good enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that a more solid line now. Sometimes when you're doing that, it comes off a little bit. There you go. And then here. Okay, so there's the skeleton for for one version of the doubled foundation knot. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put in the double out the ribbons or the pathways, whichever way you prefer to call them. So I'm going to again start with the outer part first and come around, try to keep it fairly even as you come around. Sometimes that can be a little tricky, but there you go. You can always erase, that's what erasers are for. And then once I do the outside, I like to go ahead and do the inside for that same section, just because it helps me not forget about it. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this all the way around. And you can pause if you need to at any point, of course. Okay, so there you have the doubled foundation knot. So what I'm going to do now is what I typically do is go over all these lines with my Black India ink marker. Okay, so there's the doubled foundation knot, and as always, I like to just demonstrate how the ribbon pathway goes. And in this case, again, it is one continuous ribbon, so we're only going to probably just use the blue. And again, when you're doing these, you can use whatever colors that you want, whether for the outline or for coloring them in, or if you want to do patterns, you could do patterns. It's entirely up to you. I just like to do specific colors so that you can tell which video goes to which series, and just to help illustrate the different pathways a little easier. So this one, as I said, is going to be all done in blue. Okay, so there's the pathway, and it's kind of cool because if you look at this one and this one, it's almost like they've completely reversed after you go around. So it's like the ribbon's been turned inside out, which I always think is kind of neat. So what I'm going to do, and you don't have to do this, but I am going to go ahead and add a border. So to start with, I'll close off these open spaces, and then I'm going to come around and add my actual border. Okay, so once you have your border in, shade in those open spaces there. Again, you don't have to use black for these, but I'm going to, but you can use whatever color you want. Okay, so there is the finished doubled foundation knot, and just sign off on it and you're done. Hey, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please make sure to hit that like button, and also to leave me a comment in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can stay notified of future videos that I have in the foundation knot series. Again, thank you for watching. I'm Anne from Anne and Lorenc Art, and until next time, happy adventuring in art. Bye!